You are live!
You are live. Hello, one and all. Welcome back to the Supplement Engineer channel. My name is Robert Chinesky, and the stranger next to me is my vivacious vixen of a
wife, Sandy.
Yeah, so where have you been?
I have been trying to get into my PhD program, and I got accepted.
Hooray!
The only okay, so like when you get accepted to your PhD program, you have to submit an unofficial transcript, which is like a photocopy thing, and then you need an official one once you get accepted to make sure you didn't lie about your grades. You know, out of all the institutions that I've gotten, because I had to earn different classes, LSU is the slacker. It's the only one they're missing. And just so we're clear, LSU is like right next to Texas. So why is it taking so long? I sent it like over a week ago.
Yeah, that's really bad because there was a California university that you took some classes at and
they
beat LSU.
They beat LSU, although it cost me $50 to get my transcript from California. All the other ones were like $8, $10, $50 from California. That's what you get.
Well, when you have
I hope that sunshine's worth it.
When you have to cross the communist wall that blocks California off from the rest of the United States, you got to pay
California be crazy.
Oh, anyway.
You know who still lives there is Melissa Harrison. She works for Paramount.
Does she work?
I was like, she works for Bad Robot and Paramount.
Ooh.
What?
Bad Reboot is the nickname of it because that's the one that's helmed by Jar Jar Abrams, the one that single-handedly destroyed Star Wars and all of that.
Melissa, we should see if she had a hand in destroying the new Star Wars movies because they're destroyed.
Well, everything from J.J. Abrams is like he takes really good IP and then kind of ruins it.
Well, she just does the art production. Yeah. She just makes it look. So did it look good?
I'm sure.
If it looked good, that was Melissa.
Okay, well, good. Anyway, guys, post up any comments, questions, queries, quips, smart-ass remarks you may have. Thank you for joining us. We'd like to be doing these quality Q&As on a weekly basis again.
Yeah.
If your schedule allows.
My schedule allows.
Okay.
I'm done for now. Until it starts in the fall.
The fall.
I'm not taking any summer classes.
We'll shift things.
We're not doing that because I just don't work.
That's some housekeeping things right off the bat. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video with family, friends, and loved ones if you like all of that stuff. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Keep the comments and questions rolling. And we do have at least one supplement review coming today. Maybe a second.
We do? What are we reviewing? Where is it?
It's in the freezer right now.
A supplement in the freezer.
Yeah, energy drink.
Okay. Got it.
Paladin Dance. Sandy turned in. Paladin had commented at 245, so he beat all of you people that are.
Yeah.
Sandy goes, "Who the hell's Paladin?" I said, "I don't know."
Maybe you're awesome.
Yes.
Boom, 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 boom.
Chris. Boom. What's up, Chris?
Yeah.
The one and only Brooke.
Yay.
And I'm gonna give Brooke a special shout out. So I am terrible at self-promotion. I don't like doing it. I feel very awkward talking about myself. But I recently did start a Patreon for the Supplement Engineer channel to kind of do a membership group and whatnot. So it's patreon.com/supplement engineer. Brooke is the very first patron of the Patreon account.
Oh, she's a patron of Patreon.
Yeah, so she is a patron supporting the arts of the Supplement Engineer.
You're so artsy.
So inside of that, you get exclusive. There's going to be a shameless plug real quick. I'll keep it real quick.
It's not shameless. If you want some one-on-one with this guy, like I do, but not like I do, but different, get you some Robert Chinesky.
Ingredient deep dives that are not going to be published on the supplementengineer.com website. So exclusive newsletters, insights, articles, some exclusive videos, Q&As that we're going to be doing there. Also crowdsourced stuff that if you guys want particular advice, product reviews, advice on supplements that you're using, one-on-one support. We've got a few different tiers out there from the very low, $5 a month. Hey, just thank you. We appreciate everything you're doing. Just, do that. And you get input on all the other polls and stuff that I'll put up there. And there's some tiers up from there. So give that a check out if you want to see even more content like this and all the other articles and shit I've written over the past few years. If you like it, we'd appreciate the support.
Yay!
And
it's just for fun.
Yes.
It's like tutoring one-on-one.
Back.
Thanks, Chris. I was busy. I was living in math. It was good. That was good.
Oscar, thank you for getting back on my wife. Enjoys your energy.
Getting back on, my wife enjoys your energy. Getting back on my wife is not what he said.
You're welcome, Oscar.
That is not how that went. That is so funny.
Thank you for getting back on my wife. I'm glad she enjoyed it as much as I did.
Awkward. Now she's off. So I hope that was good. No.
So I got his wife off?
No, This has gone terrible, Oscar. I apologize.
Awesome.
No, what I was gonna say about the wife energy. So Robert and I have a child. And the one thing is that we don't have a lot of friends. Is it weird for me to say that? Yeah, I've only had sex with Errol. I waited to have sex till I was married. So dare you to take a paternity test. Let's do that. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh, Robert and I don't have a lot of friends because we're kind of weird. It happens. But then we made friends with one of Sophia's like little daughter's parents because he is an engineer and the wife majored in math. And I was like, whoa, what? How cool is that? So we brought them over and she was really hyper and I was really hyper. And she said she's an omnivert, which means she picks up whatever energy she's around. So if she's around someone that's really boring and dull, she's going to be like, ugh. And then, so when she's around me, she's so much energy and it's so much fun. So I understand. That was to answer the energy.
And they have a daughter that is our halfling's age at the same school.
They destroyed our carpet that we're sitting on right now, turned it pink by actually taking paint. I don't know why so our babysitter gave her a box of art supplies. If you're ever going to give a parent art supplies, please give it like the washable paint. She gave us like paint, like legitimate paint. And our daughter just poured it all over the floor. All over the floor.
She spent an hour and a half with us on Sunday.
We made her spend an hour, even though we knew it wasn't going to get out. I'm like, I don't even care. Like, I just need her scrubbing so she knows this is what you get when you make a mess. You clean it up. And that is metaphorical and in real life. And then now we just have smeared pink carpet everywhere. It's super fun. That's what we've been up to.
Yes. Chris, Arnold?
Are you going to the Arnold?
No, because I would be leaving right now.
No, he can't. You want to know why? Because I'm going out of town. I'm doing a service project where I get to drive one of those big vans, which you shouldn't let me drive, by the way. But I told the person in charge, like, I shouldn't drive the van. Don't drive the van. They're like, did you drive last year? I was like, yes, but it wasn't good. They're like, it's okay. You'll drive the van. I'm like, all right. Yeah. And I got an all boy group this time. I have 10 sophomore boys that I don't even know their names, by the way. So that's a hard one for me. They're going to sit in my van and I'm going to drive them to service projects. We're going to pour cement. It's really exciting because last year I had girls and we cooked and I broke plates and cut myself and I bled everywhere and it was awkward. So boys it is. Anyways, I'm going out of town. He has to be here.
Yes, so I will not be at the Arnold.
Maybe stop chatting. I need to stop this.
No, you're good.
I'm going on and on and on. You turn.
Well, that's why people tune in. They don't actually care what I have to say.
I don't think any of that's true.
They'd rather see the rants.
They don't come on to see Supplement Engineer's kooky wife. They say Supplement Engineer.
Sure they do. Oscar, that's why his wife tunes in. It's for your wife.
Okay, sorry. There's paint on the table. I didn't even notice that.
Yes, there is. There was some right here earlier. I scraped that off.
Just saw it.
Yes. No, maybe the Olympia or Supply Side West. I haven't really decided yet. There's a conference in June in Florida. I might be going to that too. I don't know yet. To be determined.
TBA.
Brooke will totally rep the Patreon. The articles are so intriguing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Plus, always supporting the OG Supplement Engineer. I appreciate it, Brooke. Yes, for the listeners out there, so far, there's an article on reishi mushrooms up there.
We eat it every day.
CDP choline, which is my favorite form of choline. There is another one on brainberry, which is kind of one of the newer nootropics for like brain health that are coming up there.
What?
It's
is it an actual berry?
It is an extract of aronia berry, which has a higher total like polyphenol like punch than even like wild blueberries, which is considered the epitome.
Yeah, I love blueberries. Where did you
I'm not going to give
it?
it away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's on the Patreon.
But now I want to know. Maybe I should Patreon.
I will definitely say I've missed life lessons with Sandy.
Thanks, guys. I've got so many.
There are so many.
She's a life coach.
I'd be curious to see what would happen on a podcast with you and Robbie to see who would stop talking first.
He curses a lot more than I do. I feel like he would win.
Both of y'all kind of just rant. So it'd be fun. It would be a fun.
I don't know if we rant about the same things. I feel like the stuff he would rant about, I'd be like, and then the stuff I would rant about, he'd be like, okay. I think it'd be, I rant about this, you rant about that.
Yeah. Okay, so what are you sipping?
I am sipping a Moscow Mule, which I greatly love. And I love the ginger beer. It's from Australia. It's Bilderberg or something. Bundaberg. I don't know if that's how you say it in Australia. They're like, that's not how you say it at all. It's Bundaberg. So there's that. And then I have lime vodka.
2 ounces Deep Eddy lime vodka.
It's super good.
Ice and
our new friends, the math major girl, and then the engineer boy love these. Yeah. They're my friends. They taught us a game. Okay, so when I was younger, I never wanted to play Risk, but I would spend the night with a group of friends because he lived far away. He lived like in a field, like on the farm, like 40 minutes away from New Orleans, across the lake. And we would all spend the night, girls and boys, because we weren't sexually active and we were just friends. I don't know where that's gone nowadays. But anyways, all the boys would open up Risk and all the girls would be like, oh, peace. And we just go upstairs. And they would spend hours playing Risk. So I never played. But these people came with a game, and it's called a collaborative game. I don't know if you guys have ever played this. It's something Eldritch, like Eldritch something. Obviously, I don't pay attention to details. But the game has like these different gates, and you got to go to the gates and like kill the monsters. And here's the thing, it's collaborative. So there's 4 of you guys, I mean, however many, that you're playing, and you each roll the dice, and you each together will like win the game and kill the monsters. I don't know if it sounds as fun as I'm describing it as it is. It is. We spent 5 hours playing it, and it was the most amazing experience because we won. I don't know if it would have been such a good first experience if we lost. You know, like the first time I ever went to a casino. And I wonder if this is everyone's first time ever going to a casino experience. You win, right? Like you go and you get on your little penny slot, and the next thing you know, you hit like $20, which on penny slots is like $1 million on a regular slot machine. I don't know if the proportion is right, but that's how I feel at least. And you're like, I'm a winner. And then you get hooked, right? So I played this game and we won, and I'm hooked. I just want to play that game. I want to be the same character. They have like 20 different characters you can be. I was like, no, I want this girl. I want this girl. She's the shaman. She looks like Sasha from The Walking Dead. Where's Shanetsky? This is not me talking here.
I'm prepping our supplement reviews.
Okay, he's prepping our supplement review.
I'm doing the important stuff.
I mean, I'm just like talking. I'm so sorry, guys, if I'm like not interesting. I don't know anything about supplements.
Give me all the lessons. Make this cardio fly by.
Okay.
Sorry, Ghost Rider, the pattern is full.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something right now. We have a friend that I work with, and their dad, like one of the husband's dad, has Alzheimer's. And I went, oh, have you heard of lion's mane mushroom? And he's like, no. I was like, you should shove as much lion mane mushroom as you can at your dad with Alzheimer's. And the thing is, he looked at me probably the way anyone intelligent would look at me at that moment and be like, okay. Like, okay. I was like, no. I mean, the study that was done with Alzheimer's and lion's mane mushroom, and ever since I've heard it, which was years ago, I've always thought to myself, if I just knew someone with Alzheimer's, I would shove lion's mane at them as much as possible. And I've been waiting for the opportunity. And then when I found someone, they didn't respond the way and I wanted them to. I wanted them to go, okay, on it. I'm going to get some lion's mane. I'm going to give them as much as possible. Like, why isn't, can I just ask a dumb question? Like, I swear, if I had a dad with Alzheimer's, I feel like I'd do anything I could to like help the man. But maybe at this point, it's been so long that you're just like hopeless. I mean, my Lenten resolution is hope.
You could attenuate the decline. I mean, if it's too far advanced, you could.
Did you just say attenuate? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I make fun of him.
Obfuscate.
Obfuscate. Obfuscate you. Ephenerate. What word did you say? What word did you say? I just made up a word. Ephenerate? What was the word you said?
Attenuate?
Attenuate. Watch out for his 5 vocabulary. Somehow you'll whip it out. He told me something about a diatribe, and I had to use context clues to figure out what he was talking about. I still don't think I know the definition. Something like talking. You're also talking to the girl who said self-defecate for years. Thinking I was correctly saying deprecate. Because I'd only heard it, I'd never seen it spelled. So my bad.
You should try Jackbox Party Packs.
What's that?
Those games are awesome.
Okay. You should try Eldritch, and I'll try Jackbox. What if something dirty pops up on your screen? We never know nowadays, you know?
I don't think Brooke would do us wrong.
Well, he's typing on Google, and he's so funny because he's all like, after Rogan, he's like, you should never use Google. But guess what Robert's using right now to search?
That's because...
Google!
Well, on my phone, I don't actually have it on there. I use Brave, but StreamYard, what I host this little thing through, does not work with Apple's Safari. It only works with Chrome or Firefox.
Got it.
So
that's just funny to me.
Yeah, Jackbox Party Pack. You don't know Jack. I do. I remember that. Jackbox Party Pack. You don't know Jack. I remember that.
Fibbage. What is fibbage?
Wordspud. Oh, I could do Wordspud.
Okay, can I just tell you that, can we just go back for a second? Every single one of my students now is all hyped on the game Wordle. No, and am I the only one that remembers that's basically the game Lingo from the Game Show Network?
Oh, is that what we were playing?
Yeah. It's just lingo, except you don't know the first letter. It's the exact. You know what it is too? It's also Mastermind. When I was in 4th grade, have you ever played Mastermind?
Yeah.
It's the game. It's the exact same game, but just with colors, and you use white and you use black to like designate the. So weird. Like everybody's obsessed with this game. I was like, guys, it's Mastermind and lingo. It's the same thing. So whatever. What are you looking at, bud?
I was looking at the Jackbox.
Well, let's do it later. Oh my God, do you think they care about us looking at Jackbox?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Do you want us to keep looking at Jackbox?
Chris, I agree, Sandy.
Thank you. I don't know what you agree with, but I'm happy about this. Thanks. Okay, I don't understand. And then when somebody tries to say something like you should try lion's mane mushroom, I think they think I'm like one of those hippies or something. Like it's got like a negative connotation, like, okay. And I'll just go take a psychedelic trip while I'm at it. It's like, wait.
I would. The funny thing is this guy
We've had that conversation.
worked for Microsoft. So he should be all about that.
Right? He was. He is the guy whose dad has Alzheimer's is like in the tech industry. So of all people, I'm like, how do you not know about mushrooms, sir?
I would never lead you astray. I feel like you guys would be awesome at those types of games.
We are good at games like, what's it called?
I'm really tempted to take this in an awful direction right now, and I just won't.
Shinetsky, we're innocent and we were in the band. Like, let's just say it. Okay, no, wait. What's the game I like? Loaded Questions.
Yes.
Balderdash. Balderdash is like a clean, nerdy
This
version.
one I played with my sister.
Which
Dirty Minds? Not Dirty Minds. Yeah, it was Loaded Questions? No. What was it? What was the one we played with?
Oh, with Rebecca?
Yeah, Rebecca Jones.
Cards Against Humanity.
That's it. That's a fun game.
That is funny.
As long as you
There's
don't
a
get offended
math
by dumb
version
stuff.
where it shows you like a graph and then you have to fill in the y-axis.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's such a fun game, but when I describe it, it's so nerdy. But the card you pick is the graph, and then you have the cards, and you get to pick the y-axis.
I would love to give pre-workout to everyone. I would
Yeah. Let me tell you
tell them
something.
what's in it. That'd be really fun.
Okay, so my student asked me today, what's your favorite pre-workout? I go, there's so many. Like, do I want to pump? Do I want caffeine? What do I want? What am I looking for? Because I'm like, when on leg day, I don't do pumps. So I don't necessarily need
Don't need to
caffeine.
pump these ham hocks up any more than they already are.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That is the sensitive area for me. I'm a size 2 everywhere, but my thighs, I swear, are like, are you a size 2? Maybe we should go up a size. I'm like, no, my waist is a size 2. My thighs are like, girlfriend. Okay, I haven't finished it yet, so don't ruin it for me. But on Netflix, there's a movie called Medea's Family Reunion or Medea's Graduation, whatever. It's the new Medea. It's the new Tyler Perry movie. And I swear, I think I'm Medea. I think I'm the main character woman. The way she reacts to everything is how I would react in a slightly caricature version of how I would react to everything. Like she doesn't like this ex-husband and she's like, you better get out of my house. He better not talk to me. And he talks to her and she's like, I don't even hear him. He better get out. And then he touches her shoulder and she gets a gun. And I'm like, I feel like if I really wanted someone to get away from me, I wouldn't be subtle. I'd be like, get away. Where is he going?
Your glass. Just sit.
Oh, okay. You're not prepared. I understand. We haven't done this in a while. Thanks, guys.
Strong thighs save lives.
Thanks, guys. I can do like a cool warrior chop and like cut off the circulation like the chick does in GoldenEye. That chick's creepy. Okay, he got me a glass. We haven't done this in a while.
We interrupt this regularly scheduled program to do a supplement review. A couple weeks ago, I took a trip on yonder to Houston, outside of Houston, actually in Sugar Land, Texas, to go visit
Sugar Land.
Gerhard and Ryan Buckeye from Fitness Informer.
Okay.
You might be wondering, why the hell am I visiting those two guys in Sugar Land? Because Glaxon is down there, and the guys at 0 Day Nutrition. So originally, Ryan and Gerhard had planned this trip a while back, and they invited me, and so...
By the way, Houston's only 2.5 hours away.
Yeah, we're in Austin,
like
Southwest Austin. And he said, put on down. So I felt a little weird about that because
Really?
you guys already had this scheduled. Do you want me to just kind of...
Oh, you felt like you were crashing the party?
Yeah, I'm not going to do
Hey,
this
guys, can I come too?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I texted Joey and Michael and said, hey, can I come down and shoot the shit? So we did. We shot a podcast. It's up on Ryan's channel already. He sent me the files. I can upload it to the Supplement Engineer channel if you want to see us bullshit for 2 hours. Either way, I got some products while I was down there. And one of them that they have hyped about, and Joey and I talked ad nauseum about. Do I need to explain that one too?
I know what ad nauseum means, but I wouldn't know how to spell it.
During our podcast, we did a deep dive on their Protos whey protein.
Wait, why is it called Protos? Is that just the name of it, just for fun?
Yeah, proto is kind of like the origin, the progenitor kind of thing, like that. The start, the birth.
Of protein?
No, just proto, that prefix.
Proto means beginning, like proton. Like, what the hell are you talking about? What word has the word proto at the beginning of it? And I'm supposed to know that it means
original, primitive.
Proto is a prefix for what? Name a word that proto starts a word with and it means original. Prototype. Bam. Proton of one. Prototype. No, proton. No.
Proton.
It's not proton. Proton and neutron. Proton means positive, dude. Like pro. Okay.
Anyway, Sam, I was talking to Sam down there. Chocolate milk flavor, he said, is the best. There are more flavors in the works. This is the one I took back with me. We've got what?
I'm excited.
Yes. We have 140 calories per scoop, 2 grams of fat, half gram saturated fat, 7 grams of carbohydrates, 22 grams of protein. There's also 2.5 grams of velocitol, or 2 grams of velocitol in here, which is that chromium and amylopectin complex that is supposed to enhance the body's uptake and utilization of protein and spike protein synthesis. So help your body more effectively use the protein that it's taking in. So we have chocolate milk flavor. Chocolate is a very common flavor. We've tried a lot of them. We've tried some really good chocolates, some very mediocre chocolates.
Yeah.
So I've heard.
I like darker ones, but if I know for a fact it's chocolate milk, I'm not going to be expecting. I think expectations are important here.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting some dark, rich chocolate. I'm expecting chocolate milk.
Yeah. So Sam was hyping this up pretty great as like a very amazing tasting
I'll
chocolate.
tell you if it is amazing.
So,
I'm worried it's going to be too milky.
Well, I mixed 1 scoop. That looks pretty thick. This is 8 ounces of milk. So
you put milk instead of water?
Of course. We always drink our protein shakes with milk in this.
We do, but we always review with water. It has been a while, y'all. If you go back and look at an old episode, we never review with milk. So
we are going to mix them.
Okay.
This is the supplement engineer channel, not the Sandy engineer channel.
I'm just saying, this is how I would drink it, though, so this makes more sense.
I am taking applications for co-hosts that won't argue with me live on air. If anybody's curious. All right. Mouthfeel, taste,
so thick.
texture.
It's really good. It tastes really good. It tastes like chocolate milk.
Too sweet? Any sweetness aftertaste? Is it good?
The aftertaste almost tastes powdery chocolate, like Ovaltine. I don't know. I've never had Ovaltine. Yeah, but I've never had it, so I can't tell. But it tastes like the aftertaste is like there's like a powder in my mouth. It doesn't taste powdery, but it tastes like there was powder on my mouth. Does that make sense?
Like
give me more.
Melted chocolate ice cream?
That tastes really good.
Melted chocolate ice cream?
No. I don't think it tastes like melted chocolate ice cream. It tastes like chocolate milk.
Either way, it's super creamy.
It's super thick and creamy when you use milk. We use whole milk, baby. Whole milk. Give me that fur.
Would you like me to go mix up a scoop with water?
Next time.
Okay, so overall thoughts. How does it stack up against other chocolate proteins we have tried?
I would drink this all the time.
We drink this all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it this way. There's a difference between liking something and then wanting to drink it all the time. I think those are 2 completely different things. Yeah. And so it's kind of like a TV show or a movie. Like, would I ever watch it again? No. Like, I like the Dark Knight movie, but I don't ever want to watch it again because it was dark. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this I would drink every day, every morning. This would be easy. Like, if I'm like, babe, make me a protein shake. I need some protein. Yeah. This would be my go-to. Other ones that I like the peanut butter cookie from Apollon. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of other ones that I like. Sometimes I like just vanilla ones. Like, but this is a really good chocolate one.
Do you like Apollon's chocolate? That's a different taste entirely.
That's too rich. That's a rich one. That's if I really want to taste something rich. If I just want something easy to drink, that's this. So this is easy to drink.
Okay. All right. Good. Okay. Well, yeah, this is good.
It tastes good.
We actually got to try a new flavor that they were working on down there, which is we go into in the podcast, which was kind of cool. But yeah, Sam wasn't lying. This is actually a damn good chocolate protein. Thick,
it's really easy to drink. It's
really
easy
to drink.
It's a lighter
chocolate. It's not dark chocolate, but it's not weak chocolate. It is a pure, it's chocolate milk.
I think I'm learning that I honestly just want these kinds of flavors.
Yeah.
You know how you have like the
designer
the caramel brulee and this? It's like, I don't want to drink apple pie. I want to drink something that tastes like chocolate milk because that's something that I've drunk when I was younger. It's like, it makes sense to me and it's easy to drink. Like, I think I'm steering more toward the chocolate and vanillas, and I feel bad in a way because I love trying different flavors, but that's just for fun. If I'm going to have something on a regular basis, I want to drink like alcohol. I don't want your crazy cuckoo drink with the fruit and the umbrellas. I want an old fashioned Moscow Mule, just like simple, clean. Nobody makes lemon protein powders. You ever thought about that? Like not a lemonade necessarily, but I feel like that would be refreshing.
There was a brand several years ago, BMP. I think Beverly something, that did. They had a lemon meringue protein, I believe it was. But it's not a big seller. I mean, people typically want chocolate, they want vanilla, or they want like a cookies and cream kind of thing.
I don't do strawberry. Yeah, and the thing is it's really boring because they're already all out there. So it's like if you're a protein company, you're like, let's do something fun. And I love the idea of something fun, but I don't want it every day. And then you end up kind of, it's like that dress that you wear that you like, and you're like, I'm never gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear jeans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I remember Joey's interest in the benefits of a formula similar to breast milk.
Breast milk is so good for you.
It's delicious.
Yeah. Actually, I heard, yeah, it's sweet.
I have not.
I've never tasted it.
I never tried it when she was pumping. I did not.
Yeah, that wasn't something we were interested in doing because think about it.
But who knows? That could be like 200 pounds rip if I had started like drinking it.
Sophia was very healthy. So, like that.
This is why I'm so thankful for your advice. You made me a believer in the adaptogens. They're so good. KSM 66 ashwagandha, rhodiola.
Those are so good for you. And I use them every day, and I don't understand why people don't use them. I'm like, don't we give Sophia some of that? I don't know.
We give her reishi every day, and or lion's mane too. We give her lion's mane.
We give her little lion's mane gummies. So she ain't gonna get Alzheimer's.
Has Sandy tried Goon Mode? Not yet.
Don't even know what that is.
That is the gaming supplement from Blacksun. So they have a red flavor and a blue flavor. It's like Team Red, Team Blue from making fun of
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Halo. Oh my god, I forgot about that. I forgot. I used to watch. What was it called? Red and Blue.
Red versus Blue.
Red versus Blue. I used to watch that. It was funny.
Yeah. So no, she has not tried it yet. I love it. I had 2 scoops. Is really great for me as far as like just focus and energy. It's not gonna like blast your brains, but like if you just want that little pick me up to kind of get you in that zone, I feel great on 2 scoops.
Okay, let me tell you something. I really still like the Ninja Up.
Yeah, they're caffeine-free nootropics.
I still like that. I drink it with coffee, and it's really good. I'm gonna stand by. There's certain things I go to. I like that, and I like what's the other one I like?
Prodigy.
I don't remember.
Iron Brothers Prodigy. You like their capsule nootropic?
I like that one too.
You also like the
I like the one you made, but you never gave it to me. It's gone now. Did you ever make the thing that you were making?
The nootropic from Condemned Labs?
Yeah.
No, that fizzled.
Wait, I really liked it. Damn you.
Sorry. I don't know.
Okay.
Condemned was going through some rebranding stuff.
Okay, well, it was really good. So
maybe
y'all are missing out.
If not, I still have the formula saved on my hard drive. We can release it with another brand that I'm working with.
Okay.
So we can do that.
Whatever.
Next supplement up. Okay, so that was the other caveat. As I mentioned earlier, Glaxon did send us that protein powder.
What's a caveat? What are you talking about?
I just prefer to tell people that. So
they did not pay for this review.
They didn't pay for it.
But they did give it to us
for free.
But we've gotten lots of free stuff that I've been mean about.
That she shit on before, so it's fine. Next thing, nobody sent us. I did buy it at my local HEB. The newest flavor from C4. I feel like that elbow is just going to clock me right there in the
You better watch out. I got some.
Cellucor. C4 Skittles. So previously we've tried their collaborations with
Starburst.
Starburst, yes. We
did. And I only liked I didn't like the pink one. I liked the red.
Lemon?
I don't remember. I liked the red one and the yellow one.
Yeah.
This is bad.
Either way, there is in this. So we've gone down this formula before. There's a lot of hype on the side about carnosine beta-alanine and beta-power betaine. It's in a prop blend. The light will cooperate with me. It's in a massive prop blend. They don't tell you how much is in there. And it is carbonated water is the first ingredient. Carnosine is the second ingredient. Then L-citrulline, then malic acid, then beta power, then citric acid, then potassium sorbate, then caffeine anhydrous. There's 200 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous per can. There's a sprinkling of niacinamide, which is vitamin B6.
I'm getting a headache. I can use that caffeine.
Yes. And acetyl L-tyrosine and cyanocobalamin. So, yeah, there's 30 milligrams of niacinamide, which means there's even less of that of N-acetyl L-tyrosine. So you're not getting much tyrosine either. So there's going to be some really good tasting caffeine. Hopefully. Skittles were my favorite little candies as kids. That and Werther's. I could eat bagfuls of Skittles.
What child or teenager liked Werther's? You guys all know that that's old man candy. Everyone knows the old man... Get him his Werther's little butterscotch flavored hard candy.
My grandpa's favorite candy was Werther's. I was named after my grandpa, and he would give him some. So, yeah. There you go. Skittles.
Taste the rainbow. Yup. Yeah, it's tart. It's more tart than Skittles. Or Tiddle, or I can't, or Tiddles.
Or Tiddles tart? Or Tiddles
Are
tart?
Skittles tart? I'm about to go get a pack of them and be like,
Do we have Skittles? Do we have a little?
hold on, and now you're going to be left alone and you see how I'm like.
Do you know where they are? Is the first
I'm gonna find them.
Okay, so now we get to have the awkward part of me on camera by myself. I guess it tastes like Skittles. I don't know. It tastes good. It's tart. It's sweet. I don't know if I necessarily think Skittles flavor. It's a really good generic energy drink flavor to me. It's not Skittles. It's a very good energy drink flavor that's a balance of sweet and sour.
Let's see. I think it's a little tart. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, that's what sour is.
All right. So the way we should do this is shove a bunch in our mouth, right?
One of each color.
All right. I got it. Here, you got to find one of each color.
In terms of taste, the cherry slushy from Alani Nu is delicious.
Cherry slushy? Alani Nu. Those are the ones we've done before that all the girls in my homeroom drink. Okay, hold on. I think I got it.
All right, I've got red, orange, yellow, purple, green. Okay, here we go. Oh, shit. All right.
Fell on that pink floor. They make you salivate. I'm drooling right now. There's a lot of drool in this mouth. What about you, buddy?
You're choking up?
No! There's so much, though. It's a lot. You can't chew Skittles with your mouth closed. Are you doing that? You know how hard that is?
It's not.
Because then you're just, yeah, it is.
My mom raised me not to be disgusting.
It's really hard. How the hell are you doing that? I gotta be like,
The same way I can chew all my food with my mouth closed.
And I have a huge mouth. I should be able to do it.
Okay.
Those are really good.
Mouthful of Skittles does not taste like that.
It doesn't taste like this. But it's really good.
These are sweeter. That is tartar.
At the same time, I don't want to drink something super sweet. I think that was strategic. You go on the tart end so you can handle all the sugar. Right? I'm still drooling though.
There goes all my hope.
Yeah, because his was so good.
There is something coming out from first up coming out.
Why does everything you do fizzle? Except me. Sorry.
There's a product that Robbie and I have worked on for a pollen.
Okay.
It's a powder nootropic.
Okay.
It's already in production.
Okay, good.
So that one's not going to fizzle. That one actually, I've already done
Fizzle-free.
the product right up for and everything else.
Okay.
There are a few other brands that I'm working on that I have the formulas done, and now we're getting pricing. So after that, it's going to massage and tweak a few other things.
Okay.
And then that'll go. But those are companies that I've been working with for several months or years, depending on the brand, and those are going to be a go. One other note on that is that Brooke was asking about CDP choline in pre-workouts. You can also check out Core Fury. Brooke has CDP choline in it. It's 375 milligrams of caffeine per scoop.
It's a lot.
But it does have CDP choline in it.
Okay.
Free.
Yeah, it was free.
These Skittles were free. We got them on Halloween.
That was so many months ago, guys.
Gimme.
Okay, I'm laughing about the Werthers, and now I understand. Because your grandpa had them, you had to steal them. That's what Chris said.
I'm getting to that.
I have a headache, so I gotta be like, Arr.
Oh, here.
I want
Alcohol and energy drinks. It's perfect.
I didn't realize that's what I was doing.
Jaeger bomb. My papa used to hoard the Werthers, hence why we steal them.
That makes sense. But that's funny.
Werthers are like my children in Barbara and Edgar. What about Ethel?
Wait, somebody was saying, like,
Mildred?
You can't name a baby Janet. You'd be like, Janet. It's like
I
an
agree.
adult woman name. Who names their baby Janet? I named her Janet.
You don't know who.
It's kind of funny. You know, Linda means pretty in Spanish. Linda.
You better hope that's pretty. You're banking on that. You and your mate are gonna create a good looking offspring.
We named ours Sophia Caroline, and Sophia means wisdom. So we were banking on her being smart. So she better step up.
Yeah. Post up any other comments or questions, guys. If it looks like your comment's not getting through, I promise we're not ignoring it. Sometimes YouTube is stupid.
What's the other channel that you go?
You go on to Twitch.
Got it.
Supplement Engineer on Twitch. Or you can leave a comment down below if you're catching this on replay. Or hop over to the Supplement Engineer site and shoot me an email that way, either way. But let us know, what kind of stuff do you want to see on the channel? Do you want to see more individual, like one-off taste tests, supplement reviews, formula breakdowns where I'm just kind of being an extreme nerd about stuff and just like a solo video where I put up the profile and I just kind of go through and itemize the list and do an ingredient by ingredient breakdown?
Or do you like it when we just go off topic and talk? That's a good question.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I'm always looking for ideas because if I could take it in one of 1,000 different directions. Probably not 1,000, maybe 984. But regardless,
that just happened.
It did. You could go. I don't want to obfuscate things. There is a story that I would love to share.
It's an inside joke, but far be it for me to explain. But I'm just going to say so much as to say that someone got angry at Robert said obfuscate. And that means you just don't know him very well because he always says big words. There's probably a big word for big word, and I just don't know it.
Sesquipedalian?
No, but does that mean big word?
Yeah.
Wait, what was the word?
Sesquipedalian.
That sounds like an animal. That sounds like a beaver, like a type of beaver or something.
All right, here we go.
What does it mean? Go to definition.
Polysyllabic.
A big word. Okay.
Characterized by long
Robert
words.
uses so it's an adjective. It sounds like a noun. Robert uses sesquipedalian words. And someone got mad at him for using, instead of saying long words, I'm gonna say, so wait, I don't even have to say. No, I don't know. Or is it the way you language?
Of scientific journals.
So Robert has sesquipedalian prose language. He talks in sesquipedalian.
Or like Shinetsky could be a sesquipedalian surname.
God. What the fudge?
The benefits of reading.
The benefits of reading. Oh my God. So anyways, that's the funny story. Is that someone doesn't like it? That's okay.
Chris, I love the banter.
Cool, thanks.
We will never be short of banter and rants.
Because we married, so we got lots to say.
One of us does. Stinks
right?
The supply chain has things consistently out of stock.
And can I just say that I think it's a BS? You know what it reminds me of? There's this book that we read to Sophia, and it's like a kid sees, what is it, a fly? And a frog is chasing the fly. And he's like, hey, frog, I'm going to protect the fly. Stop chasing him. And the frog's like, I'm not chasing the fly. I'm getting chased by a cat. And then he's like, cat, stop chasing. He's like, I'm not chasing the frog. I'm getting chased by a dog. So basically it's that same thing. Like, I'm not chasing. He's like, well, you need to stop. And he goes all the way to the farmer with a shotgun. And he's like, you need to stop chasing. And he's like, I'm not chasing anything. I'm running away from a beast or something, like a loud noise. And it turns out it's just a little sheep with a can stuck on its face. And it's like, nah, and it's like going like that. And it's like, oh. And so when the supply chain, I swear this has a point. When I think of the supply chain, they're like, well, it's not my fault. It's so-and-so's fault. And it's like, it all trickles down to nothing. It's nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with anything. I think everybody's blaming someone for something and it's not anything. Yeah. It's a sheep with a bucket on its head.
Brooke, I would like products similar to adaptogens from Morphogen. Gives you all your shrooms, but it would be cool to have CTP choline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wonder if, because the greens, if you could do a greens formula and then work all the mushrooms into it to where you're not just getting like a 5-gram blend of 86 different little green powder, like broccoli extract and kale extract and all that stuff. You put in quality doses of mushrooms. Then
it would just taste really bad. That's what I'm hearing.
You do a gram of each of like 5 or 6 different mushrooms. You throw in 3 to 6 grams of spirulina. You could do 1 or 2 other things. I think that would be kind of a cool.
You've been giving me algae every day.
Yeah, spirulina.
Spirulina with your sesquipedalian words. Don't obfuscate the truth.
This is a record for obfuscate mentions of.
In case you guys don't know what obfuscate means, figure it out by the context clues.
That sounds like
it's not. It's a kid's book. It's like a little.
The fly went by.
The fly. That's what it's called.
The fly went by.
It's called A Fly Went By. It's in one of those Dr. Seuss like sets, but it's not really Dr. Seuss. Yeah, it's a compilation. Is that too fancy for you? Asymptote. I say that all the time. When the Y values approach infinity.
We already covered that. Yeah, I would do. I mean, that could be something fun to do. CDP choline, that gets more into the nootropic realm. So where you combine that, maybe if you want to do like a daily multivitamin for your brain, I would do something probably like brainberry or some kind of polyphenol source for the brains, or blueberry extract, blueberry, CDP choline. You could do that. So brainberry, CDP choline, lion's mane, neurofactor. I love that ingredient.
I like lion's mane.
Supplement companies out there, you're welcome for these ideas right now. Brain Factor 7.
Not 1 through 6, baby. No, 7.
Just 7.
Is there a brainberry 1 through 6?
No, there's not a brain.
Then why is there a 7?
That's the name of the ingredient.
Do you know what that is? It's like when Star Wars came out, it was like episode 4, and everyone's like, "What the hell happened to 1 through 3?" Like, that's weird.
It's derived from silkworm proteins, is what it is. So the little stuff that silkworms shoot out of their butt to make a cocoon, that's what it's derived from. I've had a lot of practice.
Bypassed what I was saying. It's okay.
I've had a lot of practice.
I have a question. Is it illegal to do a mushroom trip? You know, like one of those psychedelic mushroom things? Or is it just like not allowed? Like not normal? Like, is it illegal? Could you get arrested? Could someone like arrest you and put you in jail for that?
Depending on which state you're in, probably so.
Well, because like
it's more about the possession of the materials and then the distribution or the selling of it. That's what gets you in jail.
The reason why I'm confused is because we were watching this documentary on people that did shrooms. It was actually interesting, but I thought it was interesting, but Robert didn't think it was interesting. But I thought it was interesting.
Because it's a bunch of Hollywood dipshits acting all like, and not actually getting to the science of how that shit works. No, it is true.
They were giving their personal experiences of what it was like on a shroom trip, and I thought it was interesting.
No, that's not what it was.
That is what it was.
It was
Y'all should watch it.
It was way
I didn't think it was sticky. I mean, I think there were shticks between the actors talking.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I'm not dumb. I don't need the sticky stuff.
It's like everything on Netflix.
Everything on Netflix is like, you're an idiot, and I'm gonna throw it in your face, and then it's and like snapshots of all. I'm like, dude, stop. I just want boring people talking.
PBS from 20
years ago. Ken Burns, okay? But what I did find interesting was what they were talking about was their shroom trip. I thought it was interesting to hear what their stories were. But then it occurred to me, are they allowed to talk about shroom trips? Are they like...
You're allowed to talk about it. You're not going to go to jail for somebody saying... I mean, it's the same person saying, I smoke marijuana.
I know, so you don't go... I don't know. You don't go to jail. Like, you don't go to jail for being like, yeah, I sold cocaine. Like, it's like, I feel like...
If you say, I have access to it and contact me at so-and-so number, yeah, the DEA is going to come busting on your door. But if you just are a single individual saying, I mean, Paul Stamets, he's been on Rogan's podcast, and he tells people, he says, nature provides, I just know where they are in the forest. He's not selling anything. He just tells people where these psychedelic mushrooms are.
Okay. So like, okay.
That's what I'm aiming for. Brain protecting happy formulation.
Time out. Have you ever heard of Happy Number?
No.
Apparently that's a thing. Go figure. Happy Number is an actual thing. There are these kids that are taking this math competition, and someone had the audacity to discuss a happy number. Yeah, you're welcome. You just got like, y'all need to see what just happened. Robert just got booted out of Google because Robert wrote happy number.
The Netherlands just invaded me.
Oh my God, can you please show everybody what's happening? This is freaking weird. No, go back. That's weird. Y'all need to see what just happened if you type into Google happy number. What if it's like code for something? I was just saying I noticed it on a standardized test for like really smart kids. What the hell?
Google Brubuk and cookies and Gerdevens.
So apparently people that look up happy numbers are Dutch, German people?
Netherlands.
Netherlands. We happy in Netherlands and we deal with happy numbers. I don't even know if that's another one. I don't even know what I just did. Anyways, it's a thing where it's like a property of all the product of the factors of this. I don't know. Oh my God. Really? We're going to go there? Can we just go to English? Okay. I don't want any of this. You're the one that said you shouldn't use Google. Now I'm with you. This be weird.
All right. So we've been hacked by the Netherlandish.
So, oh my God. I got the weirdest text. Oh wait. I don't know if I should tell you about the voicemail. Did I tell you about the voicemail I got? It was creepy, and I showed it to a teacher at work. So I was like, if I get black bag, I need you to know.
Yeah, you did. Tell me about that.
It was weird.
Yeah.
He was like, it's just a scam. I was like, but it's a weird scam.
We love the IRS. We love the CIA.
I love the CIA. I am an American. Like, it's so creepy. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, that was weird. But anyways, there's such thing as a happy number, and apparently there's also something known as a lucky number. I'm like, that just seems weird. Math, one of the beautiful things, is objective and not subjective. And you have the audacity to call a number happy. I'm angry by that. I don't want a happy number. I don't want a lucky number. I want numbers.
Did you tell them about the board game you played?
Yeah.
Do you remember the name of it? Was it Talisman?
No, it had something to do with shoot, I remembered it. Something like Eldritch.
Eldritch Horror. That's what it was.
Oh, it ended. The word was horror.
Click the world symbol.
Brooke, would you like to tell us what a happy number is? I don't know. I'm scared. Stop typing it. What if it's like code for something? And why?
Why did it all of a sudden switch from
English? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I looked up happy number and it's like, hey guys, that's really weird. But anyways, it says in number theory, it's a number which eventually reaches 1 when replaced by the sum of the.
Thank you, Brooke. Apparently, we're too dumb to figure out technology in this.
Robert can say sesquipedalian, but he can't. Sesquipedalian, but he can't. Okay, read it. Yeah. It reaches 1 when replaced by the sum of the square of each digit. 13 is happy because 1 squared plus 3 squared is 10. And then I keep going. 1 squared plus 0 squared is 1. On the other hand, 4 is not happy, guys. Because, hold on a second. What? 4 squared is 16. 1 squared plus 6 squared is 37. And 3 squared plus 7 squared, blah, 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 blah. And they say eventually it hits 4. Except he didn't start with 13 squared. They only did the digits.
I don't like how they're profiling numbers as sad or unhappy. How dare
I think that's weird.
It's offensive.
I think it's weird. I don't understand why someone. Okay. So, anyways, yeah, I learned that because some kid. So the question was, "Is this a happy number?" It's like, wait, what? Why?
I've always liked 9, so you tell me I'm not.
Let's see if 9 is happy. So 9 squared is 81. 8 squared and plus 1 squared is 64 plus 1, 65. 6 squared and 5 squared is 36 plus 25, 41. 4 squared plus 1 squared is 17. 1 squared plus 7 squared is 50. 5 squared plus 0 is 25. 2 squared plus 5. Jesus, that's taking forever. 2 squared plus 5 squared is 29. 2 squared. This is taking forever. I don't think that your number is. I don't think 9 is happy. I think I've officially decided 9 is not a happy number. That took a really long time.
Happy.
No, it's not. It's sad. 7 is the first happy numbers are 1, 7, 10.
It often represents pain or sadness.
Is 23 happy? Oh my God, 23 is happy. Michael Jordan.
I'm about to punch me in the face.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan was 25.
No, he was 23 because it's my birthday.
Know,
oh my God, I was about to flip out. I was like, oh my God. 23 is a happy number. I've always felt happy about it.
The 16th century
I feel kind of good about
Catholic theologian Peter Bungus pointed out that the 9th Psalm predicts the coming of Antichrist.
Oh my God. Y'all, don't bet on 9, right? But 23 is okay, guys. Michael Jordan's number has always spoken to me because it's my birthday.
So that means Drew Brees is the Antichrist? Is that what it means?
It just means he picked a bad number. He picked a sad number is what he did. That's hilarious. Wow. He doesn't have a happy number. Weird. But 23 is. How cool is that?
All right.
Okay, well, now we all know, guys. You're welcome.
Well, 8 is a happy number. So my birthday is
8 is not happy.
My birthday is 8/9. So I'm happy and the Antichrist. I'm a happy
Okay,
Antichrist.
but 8 is not a happy number.
It says in contrast to 8, the number 9 represents pain.
Okay, the happy numbers are 1, 7, 10, 13, 19, 23. Blah, blah, blah. Let's keep going. I'm not going to sit here and start multiplying the digits of 8.
Okay, so I'm just an unhappy, miserable person.
And 5, 85. Okay, we're done.
All right. Well, that was a wonderful little tangent. Not to derail the fun and festivities.
I thought that was pretty fun.
Happy numbers do not fact make me happy.
Right? Happy numbers are not happy. Happy numbers are weird. It takes a lot of math if you're doing big ones.
How does one take the emotional stuff?
I know, it's so weird, right?
I know. I feel affronted. It's an affront. to my
Are you
happiness
happy?
as
I
well.
don't know. Are you 23? Ooh, your age. 23 was a happy number. Sorry. It's funny.
You're getting a little woo on me.
I have
Do you guys-
alcohol and pre-workout in my system, so
Oh, you got an energy drink. Is an energy drink? That's a discussion we had this past weekend. Can an energy drink be a pre-workout?
yeah,
Or
if you
is
use
not?
it before your workout, by definition of pre-workout, it is. Burn!
So if you took a scoop of protein before your
Yeah,
workout, would that
that'd be my pre-workout. Pre-workout is whatever makes you work out. Before you work out is what you drink before you work out, and you think it does well for you.
So it's not the
Placebo effect.
it's not the industry created connotation of what a pre-workout is.
No, I think pre-workout is whatever you take before you work out.
Okay, so if I take a shot of,
A quality pre-workout is something that's entirely.
if I get a bump of cocaine, it's my pre-workout.
I had a question. What was the word? Keep talking. I'm thinking.
Don't hurt yourself.
I'm thinking.
That thought's gonna die of loneliness.
Stop doing that. I'm trying to think.
Do you guys enjoy when we do the
I don't remember.
the bourbon blinds, where we do the little flight fights and try
Do
those
you
different ones?
care
Or do you
when
actually
we
care
do
about
that?
that? Yeah, or should we just avoid that altogether?
Well, I'm going to tell you at this point, I don't mind if you didn't like it because I served a purpose. I learned what my favorite bourbon was through that experiment. And I don't think you really learn what your favorite bourbon is until you do a blind taste test because you take all the other variables out. It has some math and science, a little bit of that. You take all the other things and it's just taste. And it's the best way to tell what you really like.
it is.
Nope. But it was in a math test for some of these little math geniuses that take like competitions. You ever seen Little Man Tate? It's like a 90s movie where the kid's a genius and he does these math competitions. I used to go to those and you take tests and then the top 10 kids, and they're all like junior high students, by the way. And they all like up through 9th grade and they like sit in front of the crowd and there's 10 of them and they have a PowerPoint slide. And the man who's hosting it like starts the PowerPoint slide so everybody can read it. And as he's reading it, you hear a kid go, bing, the answer is 7. That is correct. And the whole audience goes, but it's because it's things like happy numbers. It's things like factorials and stuff where they've learned so many math tricks, kind of. And there's ways to do things. But it's like, if you add I don't know, how many nickels are in $18.85? And you're like, and they're like, the answer is, and before the question's even read, they're like, the answer is 83. You're like, oh my God. Yeah. So no, not in my coursework.
I really don't mind whatever you do. I really enjoy the
Okay,
banter.
so Robert, they like us back and forth. You know what we should do? You know what we should do? I just got the right idea. Okay, Robert, on your Patreon, you should put in like a list of questions that we can answer on the thing. And it doesn't have to be like questions like, tell us about your favorite life story. It could be like, would you rather this or this? Or here's the best one. They're going to have me answer what I think your answer. It's like the game show host. And then you're going to write the little thingy. And I'm going to be like, okay, I'm pretty sure he said this. And he's like, let me tell you something. We know each other really, really well. Because when it came to our biggest fear, and we were getting married and we had to write down, what is your biggest fear? What do you think your husband would say is his biggest, like your future husband? And we got them all right. Like we don't agree on anything, but we know each other really well. And we agree on like life values. So to this day, Robert, what is still my biggest fear? Are you waiting for like,
letting tension accumulate.
Samson? What is my biggest fear, Robert?
Going to hell.
Say it louder.
Going to hell.
That's freaking scary. That's an eternity of hell. And I know math because I know infinity. That's forever. Going to hell scares the snot out of me. Okay? As it should everyone, by the way. If you're not scared of hell, I don't even get it. Like, that's the biggest fear. But I knew what Robert's biggest fear was, and it wasn't hell. Do you want me to tell everyone what your biggest fear is? You want to wait? You want to post it on Patreon and make them pay for it? How you want to do it? Do you want to know Robert's biggest fear? I'll hold it. I don't know. I don't know what I was just doing.
Devin, Sandy, where have you been all my life? Or at least the past few months?
I was doing math. A lot of it. I worked so hard for that B+. I can't even tell you. This B+ was the best. I was like, praise God. It was really hard. It's okay, guys. It's okay, guys.
Brooke, how scientists name things seems arbitrary. Nibbles, bites, Somebody was just hungry.
You're so funny, Brooke. Did you make that up or did you hear that
is
from a comedian?
Very good.
That's funny.
Speaking of which,
we've discovered. Did you not discover with me? Bill Burr is funny. The comedy special we watched in 2014. It was the black and white one. That's the only one I've seen in its entirety so far. But he was so funny or in the new one. I don't know. He was talking about like, he's like, it's impressive when people are thin and in shape because it's really, really, really hard work. You have to work out. You have to eat right. You have to do that, right? He's like, but I don't know. I don't think I can say because I'm not funny like him. So here's the problem with me. I'm not funny when I try to be. I am funny when I sneeze. I can't do it. But if I ever sneeze on camera, you'll see. I did it while my students were taking a test. And one of my students looks up and goes, can you tell us the next time you're going to do that so we can get that on camera? I was like, I can't do it without. I don't really know how the sound comes out, but this is weird sound.
She's weird. She's weird.
There's a weird sound that comes out, and I don't know how to.
I have PTSD from her sneezes.
I don't know how it's done. I just do it naturally. So anytime things happen, I just naturally. I told my students, you better know what you're going to say when you get up and present because I'm going to ask you questions. If you look like you're not confident, if you look like you don't know what you're going to say, I am going to penetrate you with questions. And they were like, whoa, we don't want you to penetrate us. I was like, that's so gross. I don't want to do that either. I meant ask you questions, but now I feel creepy and I don't want to talk anymore. Like, it was so hard.
You're going to get fired one of these days.
Ooh, somebody made a guess as to what your biggest fear was. Brooke's pretty close.
Is it being wrong? Is that the fear?
Would you say that is equivalent to the fear that you wrote?
No. Because I'm a
Shinetsky.
And
Brooke, he's never wrong.
It has been passed down through the generations, going back to my grandpa Norman and probably went back to his father Anton, that I may not always be right, but I am never wrong.
Doesn't make any sense. He's so proud of that.
It does.
He is so proud
One
of
the great Normisms of all time.
And your dad says it with so much pride. I mean, he does. Like, he'll be like, I may not. I was like, oh my God, both of you. I've never seen your brother do it because Phil's perfect.
Philip is perfect.
Is his greatest fear going to hell? Because it better well damn be because it's my biggest fear. I don't know how that's not everyone's biggest fear.
Not being able to do 20 pull-ups one day. That's why he can always do them.
If I had a son, I would put him in gymnastics. And I don't care about the scoring from others. He would be physically stronger than everyone else. Gymnastics is one of those sports that you are just inherently strong for the rest of your life. Forever.
We have a person like that at work. Sneezes like the demons are trying to get out. The power of Christ compels you. The power.
My bad, guys. If I ever sneeze on camera, you'll see. I had to sneeze at church this past Sunday, and I was like, I just plugged my nose. I was like, oh hell no, because he was doing like the blessing of the Eucharist. I was like, oh no, this ain't no like responsorial psalm, This is like big time. Sorry. That's when the magic happens. That's what Sophia says. If you're Catholic, that's really funny. If you're not, you have no idea what I'm talking about. I just made my nose red. Ew.
I really thought Sandy's fear was a cheating Robert based on the nightmare you told us about one time.
No, I just have dreams that like he's just like, and the time he cheated, he was just talking on the phone to another girl and he just like enjoyed her more than me. And he was like, yeah, I'm leaving you. I was like,
What is the frequency with which you have those dreams? Probably once every other week?
No, it's not that often.
Once a month?
No, it's not that often. It's like once every couple months.
You sure?
I think so, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't have dreams that you cheat on me all the time. And it's never like, I don't think it's ever like sex dreams. It's always like you're just leaving me for another woman. And I remember, what I have in the dream? I'm a very realistic dreamer. That's why it's never like, it's just a realistic dream. And you're always just like you are now. Like, yeah, I'm just leaving you. I don't want you to. It's like, oh, well, okay. And then I have to kind of go, okay. And then I was like, wait, I have to like tell everybody that that's so weird. I have to like move out or like, it's like I have to start adjusting my life to a new scale. It's a very weird dream. I wake up like feeling awkward, like,
That is why we always say bless you.
Yes.
The demons are coming out. That's a good line, bro.
Feel good about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll still never know what Robert's biggest fear is.
Do we find out Friday or Monday if the halfling is?
We find out tomorrow if our daughter got into the kindergarten program. And I always say, like, okay, if you don't, like, I'd probably laugh if she didn't. I'd be like, wow, okay, you're a loss. So I think my daughter's awesome.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Oh, man. Food for thought. Is it almost time for us to go?
I'm going to show this.
Oh, my God, you're so cute.
Okay. My grandma sent us some pictures that she found of me and my brother
You guys
when
need
we
to
were
see this.
children. I figured this is a good little send-off.
Can they see this?
Can you guess which one is which? Look at this stud muffin right here.
Look at that face! And look at Phil!
My brother. He's got such big eyes right there.
You look so happy.
That wonderful Shinetsky.
Why are y'all so happy?
Because we're Shinetskys.
You guys passed the marshmallow test.
We did.
How funny is that?
Yes.
Can they see it?
There's your good laugh for the day, everyone. Yeah, they can see that.
Oh my God, it's hilarious.
Yeah. Man, this fear question is going to have me thinking.
And the funny thing is, it's those questions that you never think to ask each other. So you just have to like go with your gut, like probably this. And I was right. But it's cool. So yeah, I think that's a good idea. That should be something. They give us talking points and then we come in and we talk about it. And that way it's completely whatever the people that want. Is that a dumb idea? That seems like a smart idea to me.
No.
Sometimes I have come up with really good ideas.
No, that's a great one.
And then sometimes I come up with really bad
That's a
ideas.
great exclusive for the insider group.
Yeah. You come up with the talking points and the banter. Like, what do you want us to banter about? And we'll do it.
Yeah.
One thing I'd like to say, and this is really important, Brooke, because I feel like you would understand this, but maybe not. I'm not sure. I was listening to marching band music because I was just in the mood to. That I don't think you would understand. But I listened to some Ohio State music and Arizona State, and I was shocked because LSU is so good. I'm sorry. The LSU marching band is so loud and powerful. Should we send it off? Balding. Should we send it off? Can we play some, or are they going to be mad at us because we played an LSU band clip?
I don't know if it would get us demonetized or not.
Okay, well, whatever. All I'm saying is if you Google some LSU marching band music, it is so loud and strong and in your face. And then you listen to another marching band and they're good, but they're like, nah, 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 like this. And then LSU was like, whoa! And that was us, baby. That was us. We loud and strong. So anyways, yeah, just want you to know. In your free time, feel free to Google and YouTube some LSU Tiger marching band music, and it's so good.
Jojo, welcome back, Sandy.
Jojo was, hey!
Stopping by to say hi.
Jojo, I have a question. Do you love the song by the Beatles, Get Back to Where You Once Belonged? Because they have a character named Jojo. Every time I see Jojo, I like that song. Do you know that song? Jojo was a man who thought he was a something. Get back, Jojo! That's what they say. I would love that song if I was you. Just like I met a guy named, hold on, don't say it, Julio. I met a guy named Julio and I go, me and Julio down by the schoolyard. And he goes, what? I go, what? You don't know the Simon and Garfunkel song? Me and Julio down by the schoolyard and your name is Julio. I thought that was fascinating. I mean, I would know if there was a song about me. Anyways.
Last call for any comments or questions because you got to go get the halfling.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get back to work.
Get back to where you once belonged.
So,
get back, Jojo.
While we give you the next 34 and a half seconds to get a last minute question in, housekeeping items, as always, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell.
Patreon our questions.
Always, hold on. So you hit the notification bell so you can always be alerted when we're going live and doing these kind of things like that. Yes, ignore the beauty right here. She can just look pretty for a second. Final Scoop will not be on Saturday this week.
Why?
We are going to move it to Sunday. The Arnold is this Saturday. Shane will be covering the expo, but he is available. He's now here in the States. He made it through customs in California and everything else from New Zealand. So he's going to be at the expo on Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And so we touched base with him and Lucas and Robbie today. We're going to be doing the Final Scoop on Sunday this week instead. So Sunday, same bat time, same bat channel.
Why do you say bat?
It's a reference to the old Batman series from the 60s.
Okay, I'm sure these people were definitely alive and watching the old Batmans from the 60s.
Everybody knows the old Batman series from the 60s. It's
Nobody
classic.
knows the Batman series from the 60s. It's classic for 80-year-olds.
Anyway.
But I like 60s music.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
1 o'clock Central Standard Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard
Sunday.
Time, 11 a.m. Commie Time. That's Pacific Time for California people.
I don't.
You see the layers to these jokes?
Sesquipedalian! Obfuscate! What are you saying?
So yes, thank you guys as always.
I hope you weren't insipid. I know what that word
There you
means.
go.
I Googled it.
Thank you for the stream. Glad you're back. I know the Batman.
Oh, sorry.
See, Adam West, Burt Ward, great stuff. Great stuff.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Burgess Meredith, the guy that played Mickey and Rocky, he was the Penguin back then. Wonderful. Old folks, yes. I remember that. Thanks for live. Thank you, Chris. Brooke will try out the LSU jams. You have forgive me.
So, hey, I want you to look. If you look up LSU Malaguena, Malaguena, I'm pretty sure that's the rendition that Robert is the one that did the trumpet solo and did all the high notes. And I'm in the trumpet section too. That's there.
Word.
Google that.
Service wrench. I will get to this on
Next week.
Sunday, or saying I'll get to this next week with Black.
Time out. Wait. Next week. Let me think for a second. I have a service project. I'm doing the service trip where I'm driving the boys next week. We get done Thursday. Like I'm done. But can we start it later Thursday? Or is that a bad idea?
How are we going to get that half?
I don't know.
We'll
Friday.
Something out.
Let's do it Friday. I'm off work Friday.
Okay.
Let's do it next Friday.
All right. Next Friday.
Because I'm service all week. I'll be
Yes.
a little tired. I'll have
Daniel, we
stories.
finished servicing the boys next week.
Wait, I
and
have to
we
pray to
will,
God that I don't get into a car accident or anything bad happens to these boys. My favorite part is being done. Because then I'm like, oh, thank God it's over. Nothing bad happened. It's scary.
Service wrench. We will get to that next week. I'm going to make a note of Galaxon. And
He's making a note. Come with questions if you want us to banter. We don't really know what to banter about because nobody ever listens to us. We just talk to each other. So
yeah. And if you're interested in joining the Insider community, check out the link down below for the Patreon account. There's all kinds of new exclusive content and goodies in there.
Join Brooke.
And we will see you. Robert equals Edgar. No Batman reference.
Do you know what that means?
The old name, Barbara and Edgar for the Werthers that she met earlier.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you all as always.
Janet.
And we'll catch you all next time. Bye.
Bye.